I'm Calvin Austin III, wide receiver for the University of Memphis.
This is Anthony Sane from Sports 56 Mornings.
This is Rodney Williams, tight end for the Denver Broncos.
This is Tommy Haynes.
This is EJ Manuel, and you're listening to No Cap Sports.
With No Cap Sports.
And the No Cap Sports.
No Cap Sports, three of the hardest grinding brothers in the business.
So, welcome back, another edition of No Cap Sports. And today, I want to do something different. I want to start something different with the pod. I got one of my best friends with me, Moïse Tezzo, one of my teammates, one of my brothers. And normally when we do interviews, we do big time names, guys in the league, big people in sports, all those things. And I was thinking to myself, man, it's something you hear ever since you were in high school. Only 2% of college athletes make it to the professional level. Mm-hmm. And only, 1 in 5, I can't remember the percentage of high school athletes going to play college. And so I was thinking about it and I was like, every athlete got a story, bro. And so why not let every athlete tell their story? And who better to start with than you, my guy?
Oh, appreciate it, bro. Dang, where do I start? You want me to start like in high school? Like my whole story, my whole football career?
We'll get specific, bro, because, a lot of people might not know who you are. So let me give you a formal introduction first, bro. This guy is a 2-time all-conference, all-SAA. One of the coldest receivers I've ever seen. Bro, really not even a receiver. Like,
so this guy be real nice.
Like, imagine Debo Samuel, but African, bro. Like, this is my guy, bro, for real. Yeah. And so, like I said, 2-time All-American. 2-time All-SAA.
I wish All-American. Yeah, that'd be nice.
That would have been nice, man. Mm-hmm. Did a lot of big things at Millsaps. One of the best players I've seen, like I said. And so I guess let's start here, man. A lot of people talk about Texas football. Yeah. And you being a Houston guy, what is Texas football really coming like?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Not trying to dog no other place. I know you're from Memphis. A lot of guys on the team from Louisiana.
They suck anyway. The
Louisiana guys suck. But Texas, I feel like it was just the comp was people were just real bigger, like off high school. Because we're playing over here, Division III and stuff like that. But I really did appreciate So when I came in as a freshman, right?
Yeah.
I remember I was at Texas A&M Commerce. So I was like, I'm gonna just stay in Texas. I don't want to go nowhere else. I was so caught up in big name schools. They were D2 at the time. Now they're D1, FCS and stuff like that. And I just was like, I didn't feel comfortable there because I committed to a coach instead of an actual program.
I feel that.
So I was just like, once my coach, I really got to campus and I was like, the coach that had been hitting me up, the guy just wasn't there no more. So I was just like, coach, where you at? He was just like, oh yeah, I'm not there no more. Sorry, news, but these new guys are gonna take care of you. Yeah. So I tried it. They called a meeting for the guys who got recruited originally. So us. And they're just like, we're gonna recruit our own guys, but if you want to stay, you can. But if you don't feel comfortable, you can always just, transfer out. So I was like, you know what? I knew Amber, Amber, our boy, I knew him at the time. I was like, hey bro, let me just go over there. Because Millsaps definitely was my number 2. So I was just like, all right, might as well go over there. And I remember Stock, he was the guy who was for sure ahead of me in the H room and stuff like that. So in my mind, I was like, you know what, I'm just going to play sophomore year, nothing too crazy. 3-time, all conference would be nice, right? So I was like, oh, that's cool. Then that guy ends up getting hurt. And I was just like, you know what? Wow, maybe this is my chance. I remember they just go through the whole depth chart, stuff like that. And then I got my chance as a little scrawny freshman. I remember Coach P was on my ass.
Yeah.
So definitely. And I just fell in love with the great state of Mississippi.
I feel it, man. And I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Talking about your freshman year, bro, I ain't really like you back then.
It's crazy, bro. Walt says the same thing all the time, bro. He'd be like, dang, man, you really changed. Because I remember when you first came over here, I was not messing with you. I was like, really? What did I do? But I don't know, maybe this is just the way I conducted myself. Actually, what did you not like about me? Let's start with that. I'm curious.
So, first of all, bro, we all in the same receiver room, all that. Mm-hmm. You get to, literally after, what was it, the week we play our first game? After we got through camp and all that, or...
Are you talking about when I got a chance to play? Or
no, when you first
when I got there? Yeah. Oh, definitely the week of the first game. So it was those first couple practices.
Yeah. So imagine this, bro. A guy that does no fall camp, no nothing. He shows up the week before y'all play y'all first game. Of course, you didn't dress out, nothing like that.
Yeah, I did.
But game 2 is an away game. Guess who on the bus?
Me.
Yeah. I'm like, yo, how did he go from scrub, this sounds crazy, but you started as a D3 walk-on, in my opinion. Bro, a D3 walk-on to on the bus in a week, bro. No camp, no nothing.
That's crazy. I know everyone was like, bro, you gotta do your due diligence, you know? You gotta do those rookie camp stuff. I was like, guys, I went through a camp. Like, do you not know this? I really went through a whole camp. So it's not like I just showed up.
But it's like, we don't know you, though.
That's true.
We don't know your resume. You just showed up.
That's true. I remember when Coach P was like, hey, Mo, stand up, introduce yourself. I was like, really? I said, what am I supposed to say?
Oh, God.
I said my name. He was like, what is something that you like? I said, I watch anime.
Hey, that was the worst thing you could say.
They're like, oh, man, look at this nerd. What do you suck at football? Jesus.
Okay. And it was like your freshman year, like, just like it is for everybody, like, you're not as good as you're going to be when you get to the end. Definitely. And, like, I'm watching you in practice. I'm a sophomore at this point. I'm like, what is he doing? Like, bro, like, he keep getting the ball. He not really making no moves. I feel like I'm faster than him, but he's just always open. Like, what is he? I just didn't get it, bro.
Definitely no moves. The moves definitely progressed, you know, as I got older, but was always faster than you. Freshman mode was faster than you, for sure.
That's crazy.
Definitely was faster than you. And what was the thing? Oh, yeah, learn the offense. I remember that's the one thing, bro. They were just like, yeah, you got to learn the offense. I was like, bro, I don't even know. I remember, like, I was just thrown out there. I always just ask Amron. I'd be like, hey, bro, what do I do? Like, I just look at him. Like, I know that we do the signaling and things like that. And I just wouldn't understand it. So I'd just be like, Amron, you trying to help me? Yeah. And I picked the vibes a little bit because, you know, we definitely are closer now than we were back then. So I was a little hesitant to ask you. I'd be like, let me just not ask you.
Especially, being the youngest guy in the room, just walking in. But I want to talk about that a little bit, bro. Like, you know, we talking about playing receiver now. But you was a running back in high school, man.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I remember, what was it? I guess like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
First time I ever started playing receiver. I want to say it better helps me prepare for contact. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I did consider myself the strongest receiver. You know, I mean, pound for pound, you know, stuff
you
like
can
that.
have that. You can have that. Because, I mean, I didn't see you do some crazy things. You know, bounce off tackles. Me, I'm going to get mine and get down.
Yeah, get out of bounds. You know? A little bit more shape to you, which is true, too.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I feel like it was just also what I feel like excels in the receiver room, too, is a lot of cases making those tough catches when you know you're about to get boomsticked.
Yeah.
I feel like it's at that point, it's like a mental thing. Like, you can have great hands, but you know you're about to get hit, so you kind of like shy away for it a little bit. And that either you end up like fumbling the ball or like bobbling it, I guess is a better word. But yeah, just being able to take contact. Because I remember literally I see those backers and I was like, you know what? I used to get hit all the time by these guys. This ain't nothing.
No, so. Playing running back prepares you to take a lot of big hits, things like that. But it's always a jump from high school to college.
Yeah, that's true.
So what was your welcome to college moment? Like, it could have been in camp, in practice, in a game. Like, what was your moment that you was like, man, I'm really going to have to, like, this is different. I'm going to have to step my game up.
Oh, man, that's a great question. My welcome to college moment. I would have to say, I want to say, honestly, it came from me. Not really. Oh, actually, I remember. Oh, my God, that's crazy. How could I forget? So, Rhodes, my freshman year, 2019. I remember, Rhodes is the second game, right?
We played.
It was a home game.
Yeah, it was a home game.
I think it was the second game.
It was the third game, I think, because I think we did Belhaven, Westminster, Rhodes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So back to the Westminster, like you said, I did travel, but I didn't play. Really, I mean, I got in. Y'all was beating the mess out of them. So I just got out there, ran some routes.
Talking about Westminster, bro. Put a bookmark right there. That's why my mama went to college.
You said what?
That's why my mom went to college.
For real?
Swear to God,
that's
bro.
Crazy.
I'll never forget the fit she wore to that game, bro. She had on some Westminster shorts.
Oh, she was jumping the blue, huh?
Yeah, bro. Like, there was like, khaki shorts. They had the logo all over them, bro. Then she had on a purple Millsaps tee. I said, Mom, please.
That's where you get your drip from, huh? Your mama?
We're not gonna talk about drip.
Yeah, you're right. We should. But welcome to college. So it was game 3. I remember the whole week before. We're practicing. Mo, you're gonna get in. You're gonna get a jet sweep. You're gonna get a jet sweep. I was like, oh yeah, baby, it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. So game time comes, right? I get the jet sweep. I'm running. I'm on the right side of the field. I'm running to the left. Zach Henley, we all remember him. Had to block one guy.
No cap.
One guy, and I just get my shit boomsticked. I just prayed that I held onto the ball. I remember getting up and I was like, oh shoot, I still got it. So that was definitely my welcome physically Mentally was just all the freshman year just learning the plays. Because I was like, I've never had to learn plays this fast in my entire life.
Yeah, I think that's a big hurdle for a lot of freshmen, just
Yeah.
the mental part of it.
Yeah.
Because unlike you, my freshman year, I ain't really play. You know what I'm saying? We had the same number. I know you want to be like me, but I ain't really play for real my freshman year. But mentally, like, the battle for me was in camp. Because it's like in high school, you know, like, it's a lot more developmental, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, hey, do this, you know what I'm saying? Get right, you know what I'm saying? But college, it's like, I'm not going to say it was more serious because we still at the D3, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you
We ain't
mean.
got no scholarship money on the line.
Yeah.
But it's like, you got to come with your shit every day, simply put. Because there was a period in camp, like, I had got in with, like, either the twos or the ones in, like, a third down period, a competitive period. And I run the route. I'm, like, thinking, like, I'm backside. I'm not finna get the ball. I don't really look for it. They just, like, hit me off my hand. And coaches get on me, pull me up.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn. And then so now I'm in my head. And then later on that practice, like we had another competitive period, just had a drop. I'm like, oh my God.
This guy's like, I'm fried.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and
I
it
know
just
exactly what
starts
you mean, bro.
spiraling further and further.
Yeah.
And then like it gets to the point where it's like, you got to find your confidence again.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that, bro. I think that's like the biggest thing for receivers. You know,
Yeah.
everyone will say it. Confidence. You definitely have to have your confidence for sure. Because as soon as that, you can have the best hands. As soon as it's shot, you're just like, bro, am I even good?
Exactly.
What am I doing?
Right. And that's for any position, bro.
Yeah.
Like we've seen it, like whether it be a receiver, you mostly see it on the offensive side of the ball. I ain't gonna lie.
That's true. Yeah.
But it's like
defense is easy.
Hey.
I don't care what nobody says. Defense is easy.
No cap.
For sure, bro.
Especially like we had this argument like at the school when we was working out with one of our DBs, and it's like, bro, just stay in front of the man in front of you.
That's it, bro. Just shout at him.
Exactly.
That's it.
Talking about defenses, bro, and how it is easier. I remember one game, bro, versus center. Defense looked very hard for them that game. You had almost 300 all-purpose yards.
Yeah, I definitely remember the number. I'm not gonna lie, it was 286.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Continue.
286 total offense yards and 3 touchdowns. I think it was off of 10. No, it was 8 receptions.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot of big plays.
Oh God.
Definitely in the zone that game. Probably the first time in my life I've ever been in the zone in a football game.
Bro, I was definitely not in the zone. Because I was laid up in the bed, bro. I had my collarbone
straight off your surgery.
Yeah.
Yep. I'll never forget, bro. As soon as the game's done, because, like, you know, you're in the zone. So, like, I'm not thinking about none of this stuff when I'm playing, right? The game ends and, you know, we lose, of course. And I'm just like, bro, all I know in my mind is, like, I scored 3 touchdowns and we lost. And other people scored 2. So I'm like, we put up points and we lost.
Because what was the final score? 44 to
I think 50? It was 42 to, like, I think they had
40.
60, bro. I think they had 60 on us, bro. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. Like, we scored
42
42
quarterback
points
took player of the
lost.
week from you, bro.
Yeah, he did, bro. People come and say, bro, I think you're going to win player of the week. I was like, what? What are you talking about? I said, you see this guy on the other side?
Yes.
He has 5 by himself.
Bro.
I think he threw for 2 and ran for 3. Or other way around. Threw for 3, ran for 2.
I was laying in the bed watching this game. I'm like, bro, Moïse going crazy. They going crazy. And then it was just like, after halftime, you know what happened.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy, bro. Halftime. Defense was just mentally checked out. So we want to, you know, get into that. But, yeah, I remember Coach Barry. Coach Barry comes up to me after, you know, I'm just sitting in my locker, you know, taking my pads off.
Yeah.
And shit. He just goes.
I know you mad as hell.
Yeah, I'm mad as hell because I'm like, we lost. He's like, oh, calm down. Earlier, he's telling me to calm down.
Yeah.
But then now, since I cooled off a little bit, he goes, bro, do you know what you just did? I said, nigga, what you mean? What did I played the game. I know I did pretty good. Like, what do you mean? He's like, bro, he told me he had 286 all-purpose yards and 3 touchdowns. I said, oh, for real? I said, oh, that's crazy.
Wait, hold on.
Sounds nice, but, you know, we lost. So.
No, time out, bro. Time out. Say that number again.
286.
That shit is crazy. You want to know how crazy that is, bro?
Wow, how crazy.
I did not have 283 yards this season.
This season?
Yes. I had 268.
268? I forgot. Did you have like 30-something receptions?
I had 23, I think.
23? I don't even know how many receptions I had. I think it was like 42.
Bro, you had my season's worth of yards in one game.
Hey, bro. When you put it like that, that's crazy. When you put it like that. Oh, my God, bro. It was just...
But that's a special game, though, bro.
Yeah,
and you talked about being, like, in that flow. So, like, kind of what did that feel like, just knowing that, hey, these folks can't check me? And then how did you just get yourself in that state?
No, I wish I knew in particular how I got myself into that stage because, honestly, I try to tap into it all the time.
Oh yeah,
as anybody would, right?
Of course.
But what it feels like, bro, is like I know a lot of people have been in this flow before. I can tell you, it was just more of everything slowed down for me. Like I'm out there, like it's HUD. Quarterback catches the ball.
Yeah.
I'm always running my route. To me, I'm running full speed. The ball's in the air, and I see it coming, and I'm just like,
easy.
Real easy.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, oh wow, this is crazy. And the game slows down, but what's also weird for me is the game slows down, like the ball, like the movement, but the time length of the game to me seems a lot shorter. If that makes sense. So like on average, football games are what, 3 hours? Yeah. Right? For me, it feels like I'm out there for like 30 minutes. So 15 minutes went by, it's halftime. I'm like, what? I just remember I'm in the locker room just like, what? It's halftime already? And another aspect of it is when the game is done, I feel like I just have buku energy. Like I could just, if you just want to run it back, like we can. That's just how I feel like I'm in the zone personally. So yeah, that is crazy. Can you imagine playing a football game and go, all right, y'all, that's game one.
Oh God,
ready for game two?
Like you saw that shit on Twitter, bro. It was like some girls on the podcast. It was like the NFL should have a 7-game Super Bowl.
Which is crazy. What is that gonna last? 6 months?
Oh God,
like, that is insane,
bro. No, like practice squad gonna be playing by game 7, bro.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just at this point we're gonna rest players in the Super Bowl. Oh man, we're about to lose this game. All right, starters.
Exactly.
Go back out there. You guys want to play now, or quarters? That'd be interesting. Imagine just playing like a total of 4 quarters in a whole 7-game series. All right, nigga, you play the second quarter. You're done. We'll see you in game 3. This is game 1.
And you still get your full game check.
Yep, full game check. You're done. They would not mess with that. They get more money.
Oh God.
NFL would have messed with that though. They'd be like, oh, no.
That's a lot of people you have to get in the league.
Yeah. They'd be like, oh no. Definitely not.
Continue to talk about this flow state, bro. You got one of the more interesting pregame routines that I've ever seen, bro. So
what are you talking?
Would you just tell the people what your pregame routine is?
Oh man, it's very, man. I want to say some people probably would, like you, what you would say. It's you talking about the day before, or you talking about that pregame routine, or like actual Saturday and games that won?
I'm saying like we play on Saturday. What you doing Friday?
It's not what I'm doing Friday. It's what I'm doing Thursday. I just think a couple of shots to loosen the body up. That's I think it's completely fine. Honestly. Yeah. Nothing too crazy. In the bubble, I really got it from LeBron. Now, he didn't say, drink alcohol and stuff like this before the game. Because on Saturday, the day before, that's crazy. You want to be flushed out your system. But when they're in the bubble, during the series, when they won that fake championship, we don't have to go into that either. But LeBron said, after these games, let's relax with a glass of wine at the end of his game. Mm-hmm. So these are the best of the best. We all know what Marshawn Lynch is doing in the locker room. Keeps a bottle of Hennessy on him. He played running back, though. I played running back, and that's still, it's in my blood.
That's fair.
Yeah, it's a little. That's a little, just a margarita. Sitting on Thursday. Nothing too crazy. But now if you want to go to Saturday pregame routine, everyone got their own playlist. Funny, my playlist is called, it's called All American. Didn't get that though. So
that's tough, bro. You deserved it though.
Yeah, I know. It's the first 5 games. I think it was actually pretty nice.
Yeah.
First 3 games, I was like,
you had 100 yards the first 3 games.
Yeah, in a row. I was like,
I was like, this nigga is on an insane run right now.
Yeah, bro. I was like, I think I'm gonna be able to do it. And then I ended up getting hurt, and I was like,
yeah.
And then quarterbacks get hurt. Pretty much all of them, if you think about it. Yeah. So it's just your target's getting messed up for sure.
Oh God.
My target's getting messed up. We were just out there conditioning. Just running.
No cap, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, some people, I was conditioning. I had a game where I had 2 targets, but you was getting the ball. But anyway, talking about quarterbacks, how does that affect you as a receiver? Because, we didn't play with, I want to say 5 quarterbacks in our career in Millsaps.
Yeah.
And we didn't play with 4 alone this season.
When I look at, when you want to look at the standpoints of stats, I'm actually glad you asked this question because I really was thinking about this the other day, right? Stats, it definitely hurts your stats, right? Because it's like a timing thing. Maybe they're not comfortable with the offense yet. So certain plays that for a fact, if we run this, I'm going to get the ball.
Yeah.
They're taken out of the pregame, play sheet or whatever. But if you want to talk about growth as a player, I think honestly, when it comes to receiver, we're at a high advantage because receiver, sadly enough, you can make the argument a receiver is only as good as his quarterback. But if you have receivers that are putting up good numbers consistently with multiple different quarterbacks, it's like, is it the quarterback that's making the receiver good, or is it just the receiver he's just good? You know what I mean? So like I know D-Hop definitely got a lot of praise for that when he was in Texans because I ain't gonna lie, being from Houston, we had I'm a Chiefs fan, I'm not a Houston Texans fan, so with that know. I'm a Tyreek Hill fan, but anyways, D-Hop had a lot of scrubs thrown to him.
Tom Savage.
Tom Savage. Like, I forgot about Tom Savage. That's wild. And he was still putting up, still making his catches and stuff like that. It could be anywhere. So it's like we all know, he has elite hands. He's an elite receiver. Not because the quarterback made him great. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to I don't want to discredit him, but looking at Devontae Adams, we know he's good, right? He's cold. We know that. He's definitely proved it going to the Raiders, playing with, what's his name? Thank you. I'm drawing a blank. He also went to school in Houston, by the way, just so you know.
Who, Devontae or Derek Carr?
No, Derek Carr. He went to high school, just saying. Texas football, back to that.
Kyler Murray did too.
He definitely did, but relax. Relax. But people used to say, I know a lot of people kind of really got shut up early, but like, is Devontae Adams good or is it just Aaron Rodgers like that?
Yeah.
We didn't realize that until, Devontae left and Aaron Rodgers is like, oh shoot, who are I throwing to? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why I think we have the advantage in the case because it's like, anyone can throw to me.
That is
I produce, you know what I mean?
That is facts. Pop that shit then. Yeah. But yeah, for real, like, like you said, stats definitely get affected. Mm-hmm. But I'm gonna throw it back to high school, man.
Yeah.
Because back in high school, we had two quarterbacks, kind of like a 2-quarterback system my junior year. But it always like messed me up in the head, bro. Because one of our quarterbacks was right-handed, the other one was
left-handed. Ooh, I'm not gonna lie, that's crazy.
Hey, I dropped so many passes like in practice. I'd be like,
that's crazy. At least for us, the 5 were all right-handed.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So it's like if you throw left-handed, I don't even know.
Exactly.
At that point.
But like every quarterback throw the ball different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
Like some got that oomph on it.
Yeah, which I never understood. I'm like, why are you throwing so hard? I'm open. You can just. That's good enough.
I ain't gonna lie. I think that's why I'm a little different, bro. I like the oomph, bro. Like get it to me fast, bro.
That's fair. That's fair. I like a little bit more touch. Cause like it's we used to play 7-on-7.
Yeah.
Back in high school, it's like there's tight windows, so you can expect. All right, he's gonna zip this. Yeah. He has to fit the pocket. But it's like if I'm open, I'm not expecting a zip pass. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel
I'm expecting more of one I could just easily handle
and get going,
get down if I need to, or really just get going, like you said. But yeah, that's the biggest thing for me.
Yeah, I feel that. Man. We kind of got sidetracked a little bit. Let's go back to this pre-game talking about your playlist, bro.
Yeah.
I need to know the top 3 songs like you gotta hear before the game, bro. This gonna let me know a lot about you.
Yeah, a lot of people are probably gonna never expect this, but definitely number 1 this year really changed was Dome by Young Thug.
Okay.
Yeah, like that was like the very last song.
Yeah.
Like, how you listen to all your music stuff like that, but it's like it's time to go out and warm up.
Yeah.
You notice, a lot of y'all would have y'all's phones out there, like when we're just catching with the quarterback. For me, I didn't like to do that. I just kind of wanted to it's gonna sound weird, just like hear the quietness. Almost.
Because we do be at a D3, it don't be no band.
I know
people there early.
It's like,
be quiet. I swear to God.
Crazy. People like, Millsaps is lame.
Bro, remember when we played Austin, bro, in that COVID year?
Yeah.
Nobody was there.
It was a practice scrimmage. I remember that. I was like, we're just scrimmaging. Guys, it's a joint practice.
Yes,
like the league gets a joint practice.
It was like, and they got like some nice bleachers too with the boxes. I swear to God, it was probably like
empty.
Yes, bro. Less than 20 people there, bro. I was like, oh my God.
It was like 50, less than 50. But yeah, Dome is the last song I'll listen to when I go out. That's a big one. Another one. What am I trying to blank? It has to be. I be listening to a lot of Uzi too. I'm not gonna lie.
I was expecting some Uzi, bro.
Yeah, I was like, I be listening to a lot of Uzi, but it's really just a turn on tape. I might just listen to the whole album.
The whole, like the deluxe too?
Yeah, definitely the deluxe too, stuff like that. Oh, how can I forget, bro? There was just this one real mainstream song that's on there that I always have to listen to, bro, especially like on away games. It's weird. Like my song taste kind of changed depending, like if it's an away game,
yeah,
there's certain songs to listen to versus a home game. So on a away game, the main street song I always listen to is definitely Never Recover.
Okay.
I always have to listen to that song for some
That's
reason.
fair.
Because it's like I've been listening to that since it really
Way
came
back,
out.
yeah.
It's been in the playlist, pregame playlist, so it's just never going to be taken out.
I feel though.
Yeah, when we get real old, it's going to be, we'll go on a morning run. That's the song I'm going to play.
Never recover. But I ain't gonna lie though. Like, it's kind of interesting you say that. Because, like, I do the same thing. Like, change my playlist, like, home and away.
Yeah.
Like, if we on an away game, bro, I'm listening to whatever music, like, we at, bro. Like, when we went to...
Oh, that's interesting. I know what you're saying.
Yeah, like, when we went to Barry, I'm listening to Guided, Key, all that before the game. And then, like, also talking about Barry, that's where I got my, like, last song before I go out from, bro.
Okay.
Because I want to say it was that sophomore year, like your freshman year.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we was at Barry. That was my first time going to Barry. And they had Shawty Low playing, bro.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, oh my God. This
Man,
is the
that
most
was a pretty lit game, too. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Because Barry was ranked.
Yeah.
When we went into halftime, it was 3-0. So, little freshman Mo was like, oh, wow. Millsaps, we're cold. Jeez, we're gonna beat these guys. And isn't there like a NFL prospect on their team too? This is
Mason King.
Wonderful. Oh my gosh. So I was like, all right, so let me just project to the future. So if Mason King is doing that at Barry, I can just do the same thing at Millsaps and just, have a shot.
That is fair.
Right? But we'll see. Only time will tell in the near future. Hopefully I get blessed that way. It'll be nice. Really no USFL, XFL, NFL,
anything
at all.
Yeah.
Paid to play football?
Bro, that's the thing, because it's like, me, like, I'm at a crossroads to where it's like, do I become a real adult now? Or do I keep trying to play football? Because, like, I just, talked to some CFL guys today, whatever. But it's like, I didn't put what I started playing in 7th grade. So all them years in, and I ain't got nothing for it. Like, I would like to get paid for the time I put into the game, please.
When you put it like that, I'm almost glad I didn't play Little League. Because you said 7th grade when you pretty much first started playing, so you didn't play no Little League. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm the same way. I didn't play any Little League. I was a real soccer guy.
Me too, bro.
Back then I was playing soccer and I was hooping. Real big AAU tournaments.
Everybody
like
swear they can hoop.
Nah, I'll be honest. I was good at the time, like when everyone was pretty much like at the vision, just real point guard, you know what I mean? But then people started growing for real. So then, guards started being 6'2", 6'3". And I'm like, let me just stick with what I'm good at. I have to work extra hard just to compete with these big guys. So I was like, let me just go play football.
No, that shit real, bro. Because I took a year off for playing AAU. Yeah. My 9th grade year. Because I was like, if I'm gonna play football, I need to do the spring workouts.
Yeah, exactly. I know what you mean.
So then I was like, all right, I did that for a winter, summer. Let me come back to basketball. I went out there that first practice. First of all, the first practice we ain't had no ball. No basketball in sight.
You talking about basketball?
Yes. I go in the gym, there is no basketball.
Oh, y'all was just running.
Bro, we ran the bleachers, had the med balls out, was doing jumps, tapping the backboard, it was hell. And he turned the AC off. I'm like, this shit gotta be illegal.
That's the one thing about basketball coaches, bro. They'll make your ass run.
Oh God.
I used to think for no reason. We used to have this little park thing, and it'd be like, all right, we're gonna go out here, we're just gonna run. So that guy says he's good.
Oh God.
So, all right.
And then, bro, like I said, I go through that first practice. I'm out there bro, this shit hell. I don't remember it being this bad. Then we get to that first tournament. I'm going up for a late thinking shit sweet. I'm getting my shit ripped. I'm like, I ain't ever been ripped this much in my life, bro.
You said, man, these guys are starting to know how to hoop for real.
Oh God. I'm talking about I shoot a corner three, break that hole. I'm like, it's over with.
Yeah.
It's over with.
They'll have to put the basketball down. I think as you get older, bro, it's like, I always tell people, it's good to pursue your dreams. That's good too, but be also realistic. You know what I mean? I know for a fact I ain't going to no NBA.
Okay.
I knew that sophomore year in high school. NFL, it's a little harder, but I knew it was realistic.
Yeah,
you could do.
You make more of the requirements.
Exactly. Yeah, you check more of the boxes. So it's like, this is where I need to spend majority of my time. You know what I mean? This is where I'm going to be 5'8" in the NBA All-Star.
Man, hell no.
Nothing to do that. Mm-mm.
No, so we see what's that little light skin Julian Oman doing, bro?
Yeah. I don't know. Where's he at right now? What is he doing? Is he in high school still? College?
He just hoop for overtime now, bro. He hoop for reels on Instagram. But anyway,
he's getting paid in social media aspects. I mean,
Can't hate on them, bro. We
You
ain't gonna
can't,
hate.
definitely can't.
But you didn't kind of brought it up a few times, talking about NFL, talking about playing on to the next level. So, kind of just coming to a D3, where like the expectation isn't that you come to be a professional athlete, and you're surrounded by a lot of people that also have that expectation for themselves. That's like, I'm just gonna come to this D3, play my 4 or 5 years, whatever, and then get a job. So, how did you keep that kind of just ambition and drive to want to reach those high levels, even at a level where that's not common?
I think for me, it was definitely, the close-knit of people that you have around you, people supporting like back home. One of my good friends, Miles, top 5, is our group name back home. And really my family. And it was more so for, they were helping me drive to be better. I remember at one point I was trolling with them, right? I was, I think I'm really going to just quit this football shit just because. It was really during that sophomore year season when we had the ice storm.
Yeah.
I was like, do I even want to play football? Because this is insane.
Yeah.
All this work for essentially nothing, right?
Yeah, already getting pushed back because of COVID too.
Exactly. So I was like, I don't think football's for me, but they're just like, bro, you put in all this time and effort, like really just keeping my head straight.
Yeah.
And then really back towards, it's gonna sound a little selfish, but really just for me, it's like you put so much time and effort into it. Like you said, back to, we've been doing this since, 7th grade, 8th grade. Like you want something to show for it. And it's like, it's nice to have accolades, but I think for me, it's more so like, I feel like God gave me these abilities. And it's like, only one kind of stopping me is myself. So I might as well just keep pushing to see how far I can go. That's at the point I am now in my life. You have a little, peaks of, different agencies hitting you up.
Mm-hmm.
These, you went down the D3 route, but it's like, there's these opportunities you can take versus, graduating from Millsaps, which I'm about to do in May. But yeah, it's really just how far can I push myself? I think that's what the biggest thing is.
Yeah. And already pushed yourself to the D1 level. Big congrats to you on doing that.
Appreciate it, bro.
One more year. And, that's all the way in Chicago, bro. So, you kind of talked about, how your family and your friends have helped you. But now you going from Houston to Jackson, now from Houston to Chicago. So how does that kind of support system change? And kind of just how do you see you finding yourself like in a new place that you're only going to be at for a year, maybe even only a semester?
Yeah. I'll be honest, bro. When they hit me up, bro, I was just like, I remember the first thing I asked the coach was, how cold does it get during the season? He told me 45 degrees, which I ended up doing some more research, talking with the players, and he definitely lied to me.
Oh, yeah.
The last 2 games was like, it was snowing. So I was like, damn. But for me, as someone who, honestly, I like to travel and stuff like that, build a bigger, wider net elsewhere, because like it's more like connections that can meet up there. And honestly, I was nervous because it's like, how well is my skill going to translate from D3 to D1, right? It's like, yeah, you did all these things at this level, but how well is it going to translate? I feel like it's something normal that goes through everyone's head, right? But I ended up stopped thinking that way, and I switched my mindset more so, well, I have more of a chip on my shoulder. Because when I went over there, saw the facility, stuff like that, I was thinking about, you, a lot of the guys that are here, that it's like, if we had the facilities that they had, a lot of our athletes would be able to perform at a higher level. So it's like a lot of y'all that are up there already, like freshmen coming in, they don't know how good they have it yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like that JUCO dog that goes to D1. It's like he had to prove himself. So he has nothing to lose. You know what I mean? It's like if I go over there and shit the bed. I remember I was talking to the head coach about this. It's like,
I still did something.
Yeah, like
just making it here is something.
Exactly. I still did something, and it's just like, well, you can make the argument. It's like, oh well, that's what people expect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Me shitting the job, shitting my, going up there and shitting the bed, it's not gonna. Oh well, you came from B3, so. But it's like if I go up there and do my thing, did half of what I did at Millsaps or even more.
Yeah.
Over there, it's like, oh shoot, now we have to really reevaluate the whole recruiting process when it even comes for like the pro levels, because it's just like. There was this D3 guy who went to D1 for a year and was dogging on them.
Yeah.
So now it's like, maybe we should have a wider net and recruit really D3 schools too, because it's like, there's dogs there. There's dogs everywhere. Who just don't understand that?
That's fair.
So it's like, yeah, we're D3, but that isn't, all it is running and catching a ball. Come on now.
At the end of the day, bro.
Yeah.
And to be honest, like, especially with a position like ours, I don't think there's much of a difference from
there's
D3
not.
to D1.
There's not. I know even Deion Sanders brought it up. He even said like, being at JSU, because I remember one of the reporters asked him, like, so when are y'all going to play like Bama or like an SEC school? He's like, I need to get my big guy stronger.
Exactly.
D-line, O-line. That's the biggest difference. Because when I went over there, I had a chance to see one of their workouts. I see their O-lineman, 6'6", 6'7", jumping 32 inches on boxes.
Freak athlete.
Yeah. So I'm like, no shade to our, O-line and D-line, but they not
They're not
like
doing
that.
that.
They're not doing that at this level. So that's really the biggest difference. But receiver-wise, this is like, these hands are certified. So,
Oh, God. Find these on Amazon.
Yeah. Certified.
No cap. A big thing with you, always at Millsaps, was not wearing drip on the field. Like, bro would come out there in, like, some crew socks, like, just some Nike crew socks, like, scrunch them junks up and throw some battle gloves on and say, let's play, bro. So now, like you said, you finna go to Chicago, bro. It's gonna be cold.
Yeah.
Are we gonna see some drip? Can you put a shiesty on? Actually, I don't know, bro. I don't know if you look right.
Nah, honestly, bro, the fact that you said that, I'm gonna have to get one. Cause the whole face being cold, I don't mess with that.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to just get one off rip. But drip is gonna have to come because, like, it's gonna be cold, bro.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to call you on some game. Like, hey, bro,
what should I put with it?
yeah, what should I put with this? Does this shit look hard?
Oh, God.
So, yeah, definitely drip's gonna have to change for sure. I hear it's hot. Think about it, bro. I mean, just no one cares about how you look, bro. They just care about how you look doing things. That's all that's important, bro. It's not like we don't really wear long leg sleeves. I used to wear leg sleeves and get leg cramps all the time. I couldn't even play no more.
You wanna know why?
Why?
The day before. Hydrate, young buck.
Whoa. That's crazy. That's another thing. I'm glad you said that. Back to the whole day before. If you do those things right, you're going to drink water naturally. So it's almost like you're forcing yourself to hydrate.
That's crazy.
That's what I think
Put
about.
yourself in a hole to dig yourself out.
When you put it like that, I might stop. That's crazy. I think I am going to stop. You're definitely going to stop.
I believe it when I see it.
Oh, that's crazy, bro.
Because you said that at the beginning of this year. You said, I'm not going to do it this year.
Did I?
Yes.
Oh, that's crazy.
We had that conversation in that room right there, around that kitchen table. Played Bellhaven, and you was like, you know what?
Bro, I think it's all those hits in football. You know what I mean? Like, you forget
Antonio
shit.
Brown disease.
Yeah, exactly. You said Antonio Brown disease?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. That's actually wild.
Looking at the NFL, I know you're a big Chiefs fan, a big Tyreek fan, but we've seen like a change in receivers, Bills, who the best receiver, those types of things.
Yeah.
Guys like Calvin Johnson, Andre Johnson, the bigger bodies used to dominate the game.
Yeah.
But now we're seeing, a new wave of the guys that move crazy and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I said all that to say, who are your top 3? I'll give you 5. Who are your top 5 receivers in the league right now?
Top 5 receivers in the league right now. Number 1, people are going to hate this number 1. Well, okay. Number 1, Devonta Adams.
Okay.
Got to give it to him. Devonta Adams, route running, elite, releasing, elite, hands elite. Full package, good speed. Number 2, people aren't going to like this, but it's just the truth. Tyreek Hill, second best receiver.
I have no problem with him being top 2, bro.
Yeah, he has to be because it's like, bro, the way he moves. And another thing is he's fast. But what people need to realize is he's fast for the entire game.
Oh, God.
Which means his conditioning is top tier.
Yes.
Like, you never see that guy and he's just like, bro, I'm gassed, or he gets hawked, you know what I mean? Because he's been running for too long. If anything, the gap is getting wider. And it's like, you can teach someone how to break, you can teach someone how to release, you can't teach speed. So it's like you have to throw it up there. Number 3, I would have to go. I know people are like, bro, what about Jamar Chase? What about Justin Jefferson?
Oh no.
Number 3
I'm scared.
is Stephon Diggs, bro. I'm sorry. Stephon Diggs is number 3.
That's tough.
And then 4, 5, Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson, just
Who
dude, to me they're like the same person at this point.
No, hell no.
If you think about it, think about it.
Yeah.
They have the gritty celebration and stuff like that. Hands the same. Route running is pretty much the same. I want to say, are you sure, bro? You trying to say, you can say Jay Jettis is better route running, but it's just like Jay Jettis is better route running. Jamar Chase, bigger body, take contact.
Okay.
So I guess what I mean the same is like they kind of like balance each other out. Man,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Jay Jettis has to do a little bit more to get open. Therefore, his right arm like has to get better. When Jamar Chase can kind of just be like, move out the way.
Yeah.
Hands. Who thinks hands are better? I'm gonna say they're the same. At this point, they're the same.
Hey, that catch Jay Jettis made against Buffalo, bro. That might be the best catch I've ever seen.
That was a nice catch. That was definitely a nice
One hand
catch.
Moss, like
Yeah, that was actually insane. But I mean, I think Jamar is also faster, right? Jamar is faster than Jay Jettis, I'm pretty sure. So it's like Jamar has to. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, Jamar has to. He's beating everyone with speed too at that point. So it's just
speed and physicality.
But really, I just have like a consistent top three, and then all the other ones like Keenan Allen, D Hop. You really haven't seen a lot of them in the last 2 years due to injury and things like that. Jalen Waddle, people sleep on him.
No,
I mess with Waddle, but it's like really just top three: Devontae, Tyreek, Diggs. I feel like I'm missing somebody, bro.
Some people like throw Mike Evans in there. I don't really like Mike Evans.
Mike Evans has elite hands. He's a big, slow guy. That's what I think of. He's a big, slow guy.
And he get clamped twice a year by the same dude.
Yeah, that is
just
true.
Facts, bro.
That is very true.
That's just facts.
But yeah, those are the. You don't think I'm missing nobody, right?
No.
I think those two are the top five in the league. Jamar Chase and Jay Jettis, 4-5 interchangeable. I don't really care.
I'm not mad at it, bro. Because personally, Jay Jettis would be in my top three, but I'll let you live today.
So if you say that, right, Jay Jettis in your top three, who you taking them over?
And then that's where I get to a problem. Bro.
Yeah,
exactly. Because it's like I want to put him over Tyreek.
You can't do that. If anything, I'll say Diggs. You can put him over Diggs, I guess.
But it's like only him and Diggs. Him and Diggs like went back to back and leading the NFL in yards received. So I can't. And Devontae got a receiving crown too. So it's like Tyreek ain't got one, and I love Tyreek, but it's like
this is Cooper Kupp, bro.
Yeah,
it's like do I have to put him in the top five by default? Triple crown. So it's just like
it's just a lot of good receivers, bro.
Yeah, there's a lot of good receivers.
Like it's getting insane. Sure. Like even like I'm not gonna say the little guys, but like you think about like the AJ Browns, the Adam Thielens, like the guys who are like twos on their team or not as big stars.
Yeah, they're
going
elite.
Crazy, bro.
Yeah.
And I said AJ Brown. I should have said Devontae Smith. We know AJ Brown a dog.
Yeah. Devontae Smith, that's another thing. He's a real small body, but he be going crazy.
Exactly.
That's for sure.
And so I think we're gonna call it right there, bro.
For sure.
Appreciate you joining me. But before you leave, is there anything you want to say to the people, bro? I know you're a man of like many words, so I want to give you like the closing remarks.
Oh, give me the closing remarks. This is a good one. Real simple. You hear it all the time. Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, God.
I really want to talk to the gentlemen first, then I'm going to go to the ladies watching this podcast. Gentlemen, women are a distraction. Focus on yourself. Build yourself a platform. I want to say, Nick has a platform. He's well established. Okay. I'm getting there. I kind of have a platform. What you have a platform?
You're a D1 athlete, bro. Of course you got a platform.
Thanks.
You're going to get a blue check.
I hope so. Once you get a platform, then you can focus on your lady. Your goals have to be the first thing that you focus on. First, it's God, family, your goals, then your girl. It's just the way it works. And then to the ladies, do not distract your men. If they have a vision, support them. Do not nag them. You're supposed to ease them, not bring them tears. That's it. That's all I got, bro.
I'm glad you closed it like that, because now I got to ask another question, bro. Because it's like, you be, I don't want to say hard on women, bro, but you came in like, women are like, it's like you said, a distraction. So how did you get to the position you in right now, bro?
I've been single. Yeah, honestly, just now recently I have a girlfriend, started dating her in October, but at that point it's just like you said, I pretty much have already done the things I need to do, especially at, Millsaps. Yeah. So it's just like, yeah, I've really been single. Because I really thought to myself, I'm like, bro, I'm not good enough for a woman. Yeah, I haven't done nothing, I'm broke. What are the girls like? I'm broke. So it was just focus on myself. This is gonna sound terrible, but I'll be honest, bro. I told myself if I could be very successful at football, really anything I do, businessman, football, all the girls are gonna come. My pops told me that. So he told me that when I was like 12. So I just pretty much took that and ran with it in life. I said, I need a girlfriend. Let me just become very, very successful, and then all the girls can come to me. But obviously, that's not how that works. You know, you get older, you realize how the world works.
Hey,
You're just like, was that really my mindset when I was 12, 13? This is insane. But yeah, that's pretty much it, bro.
That's real, man. So like that, we're going to close this one out. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Follow my guy on his socials. Like I said,
bro.
D1 athlete. We're going to boost him up. So with that, we out of here.